Throat chakra music is playing. God, for this message. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for being here with us. Guide me to say what needs to be said and to say what needs to be said, okay? Period. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. I am your favorite virt queen, your favorite affirmation goddess, and your favorite fashionista. I am your girl, Shuntae. And welcome, okay? Welcome to the tribe of beauty. Welcome to the tribe of inspiration. And welcome to the tribe of character building, okay? However that may look for you, beauty, inspiration, and character is what we thrive on because that is the key to life, okay? Being beautiful on the inside and out, baby. Inspiring the next soul, okay? I read a quote, it says, people that makes other people feel good about themselves actually feel good about themselves. And it can also go the opposite way. People who feel bad about themselves will make it their goal to make the next person feel bad about themselves, okay? So listen, in this community, we inspire each other, we uplift, we make people feel good about each other because at the end of the day, everybody is human. Everybody has an ego. Everybody has been hurt, tainted in some kind of way. So we all are trying to survive and just live life in a pleasant way. So we inspire in this community. And also character building, okay? Exercising. You know, anything that your character is your soul. So things that you go through within life builds character. Those hardships, those moments of you didn't know what you was going to do and then God came through, those moments build character. So baby, we inspire character within this community. Beauty inspires character. Beauty, inspiration, character. That is what this community thrives on. And I am so glad for you guys to be here with me, to listen to me talk. This is my segment of Let's Talk About It, where I just share my unsolicited thoughts about various topics, opinions. I inspire people. I tell stories about my experiences on my journey and hoping that it can uplift, it can save a soul because we don't know what people are going through. And I have so many people tell me all the time, like, Anna, keep going because you don't know. Somebody could be on the edge of suicidal and they come across your video and they listen to it and you save a soul that you didn't even know. So, and I love that. I love that because I've had moments of, you know, when life just gets to lifening and you don't know, you don't feel like you want to talk to anybody because you don't want to be judged. And I listen to a message or something comes across my feed, which I feel like is always God driven, and it saves my soul. It keeps me to going. It keeps me to moving forward, keeps me to persevering forward. And I love that. So I want to be that for others too. So welcome y'all. Welcome to Shuntae's channel, my tribe. And today, first, before we get started, I want to give a shout out to this YouTuber that is doing amazing, just being herself. She's not getting in front of the camera trying to do all her makeup and all this kind of stuff. She's just being herself, and her name is Do Dash. I'm gonna tag her in the title, Do Dash. Girl, you are out here inspiring people. When I say you have inspired me, I've had my channel for at least 4 or 5 years now, and this year is the time that I've really been just being consistent. Like, you know what, I'm just gonna post, I'm gonna talk. I don't care about what people say or what people think. Oh, she's ghetto, oh, she's loud, whatever. If you can't relate to me, then you're not my tribe, and that's okay. It's billions of people in this world, and I want to connect with the people that can relate to my situation, can relate to the inspiration that I'm throwing out, can relate to what I'm putting down, and they are picking it up. You know, I don't want to force any relations or any people within my audience. So, and that's what DoorDash is all about. Like, she is just her authentic self. She just got monetized, which is a goal of mine, and she, she's living her life. Like, She wasn't a girl that was the 9-to-5 type. And a lot of people are not. A lot of us have this entrepreneur, and I can speak for myself. I've always had this entrepreneur hustle within me. Like, I'm telling you, hairstyling, DoorDashing, Uber Eats, driving Lyft while I was in college. So me working now, I am in corporate America, and I'm grateful for it. But to really live in your entrepreneurial and have financial freedom, financial independence, you don't have to work for nobody. You work for yourself, and you're getting revenue from just turning on the camera and talking to people. That is freaking amazing, and that is the goal. And I just, I gave it to God. I said, you know what, God, let's do this. It's me and God in this season and beyond. So DoorDash, because that's what it is, DoorDash. Girl, listen, blessings to you. I am not, no, hey, girl, get your money, okay? Post all the videos, post whatever you want to, and keep getting that revenue, that AdSense with YouTube, and, live it up. Pour into yourself, because I was in those seasons when, working all these hustles and you feeling like rest is a crime. Like, I literally felt like rest was a crime at one point in time, because it wasn't enough money in the bank, but these bills are still coming. And like DoorDash, I am a single independent woman, so everything falls on me. So just like DoorDash, so she was working at all these hours, DoorDashing, because she just wasn't a 9-to-5 girl. And I totally get that. Like, the day that I can say that I don't have to work another 9-to-5 ever again is the day that I probably would cry. I probably would cry and just be in the same energy as DoorDash. Like, she just be so happy and just like, and I'm just like, girl, I get it, because it's like, finally, the hard work pays off. Finally, you're getting income, and it's really like, you're really not even doing much but just getting on the camera and showing your personality. And so that is a blessing, and I'm so happy for the day that I can be in my shoes, but experiencing what DoorDash is experiencing. So girl, congratulations. Keep going. Don't let the evil eye, the naysayers, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Any evil thrown at you shall be condemned and fall immediately. And you keep God first, and you keep going, okay? Period. So, all right, y'all, let's get into it. So this is the segment of Let's Talk About It, episode 10. And with this segment, the title is Setting Boundaries with Family and Friends. Now, this is something that is very tough and can be awkward, especially if you was once a people pleaser and you didn't have boundaries. You didn't say no. You didn't, it was just always yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. So, and especially with family, sometimes with family, we hold family to a pedestal, and it's like, sometimes family has to be said no to, especially if you're having your own ailments and family wants you to do this, and you're like, I'm not feeling it today. And then sometimes people don't, when you're saying you're not feeling it, it's projected as, oh, you got an attitude, oh, she mean, blah, blah. And it's just like, I'm just not feeling it. Like, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. And sometimes that is what needs to happen, whether it's family, whether it's friends, because when you love people, when you care for them, you want to be there for them. You want to be, if you need me, I'm there, But sometimes to save yourself, you have to ask yourself, am I capable of doing this today? Do I even have the energy and the capacity to give out, to do the task that is being asked of me today? Because you have to live with yourself. You have to be your number one player. You cannot play about you. Because if you play about you, other people will play with you too. When you hold yourself at a standard, you have respect for yourself, you love yourself, other people are going to fall in line too. So therefore, you have to set boundaries with family and with friends. And let me tell you, the people that is always, because at the end of the day, family and friends are human too. Yes, it's bloodline connected, but they are human too. So they can have the choice not to like you. You know, they can have the choice not to love you. Just because it's family, just because you're my friend, you know what I'm saying? You have that option to not like or not love me, because we're all human at the end of the day. And we all have emotions and we all have feelings, and all of our feelings are validated. You know, your feelings are validated. So you have that option to say, I don't like this family member. I don't like what, you know, I don't like how she, you know, and it has to be respected. So with setting boundaries, you know, it has to be known that you might not be liked after you set that boundary. Your family members might not want to rock with you because you done set boundaries and you're living your own life and you're doing your own thing and you're just focusing, you're doing all of your heart's desires, and it may not align with what your family or your friends feel that is good for you. And that is okay, because at the end of the day, you have to live with you. And the people that are your people, whether it's blood or whether it's not blood, they are going to respect it. They are going to respect you for the boundary that you have been placed, and you can still build and have a connection. Sorry, somebody is trying to call me. Somebody was trying to call me. But yeah, your people, when you set those boundaries, when you say no, the people that is for you are going to respect you, and they're not going to treat you any different. They're going to understand that, okay, Anna is having a day today. She's not feeling well. Let me let her be. Let me leave her alone. Not still poke and pry and make you feel bad about the boundary that you are setting. Not make you feel bad because you said no, finally. Not, you know, those are not your people. And sometimes that shows up in blood connections. That shows up in long-term friendships. And you have to be okay when you set a boundary with people. You have to be okay to know that you may lose. You may lose some people. Some people may not rock with you the same, but that's okay. You cannot fear boundaries because of losing somebody. Because while you're focusing on losing that person, you're losing yourself. You're weakening yourself. You're sickening yourself because you're exalting yourself, thinking about somebody else and trying to please. And I'm speaking from experience, okay? So you have to be okay. You have to be strong, and it goes back to loving yourself, respecting yourself, knowing yourself, being okay, being with self. Because when you are okay with being with self, you don't care who you lose if the boundary is set. You like, hey, I set this boundary. This is what it is. If you can't respect it, hey, it is what it is. Go about your way. I go about my way. But this is me, and this is who I am, and this is what I will do, and this is what I won't do. So, being okay with self is the key. Being okay with self. And when you are so okay with yourself, you love your flaws. You love the beauty of you. You love the bad. You love that you can get an attitude sometimes. It's okay. You love that you can have a smart mouth. It's okay. That's your protection. My mama told me that, and I am my mama's child, baby. I told mama about what time. She said, that's my protection. And I heard another speaker say that, yes, your mouth is your protection. Don't let nobody run over you. Don't speak up. I had to learn that for myself. Speak up. Because people come in and they feel like they know you better than you know yourself. And it's just like, no, baby. Wait a minute. Pump brakes. This is my life. I am the CEO of this journey, okay? I drive this car of Anna Shuntae, so you have to go and lead your relationships the same way. And you'll be respected by the people that is for you, and who is not for you, hey, let it fall by the wayside, baby. Because you're going to be so worried about people that are not for you that you're going to miss out on the people that are for you. You're going to miss out on the people that will cherish you. that will show you the love and the support that you need. Not neglect love. Not neglect love because you set a boundary, so now they're neglecting you, they're ignoring you. Not that. The people that cherish you. And sometimes it's not even blood. And then once again, sometimes it's not that friend that you've known for years. Sometimes it's somebody that you meet and you've only known for a few months, but they align with your soul. They align with the vision. They align with the mission that you have. And they just align with you, with your character. They align with, they see things the way you see things. They understand you. They don't try to make you be something that you're not. They understand who you are and they accept it, they respect it, and they love you. They cherish you. Those are your people. Okay, so y'all know I got my handy dandy notebook. So with setting boundaries, as I was, doing my notes, setting boundaries is necessary as an adult. Yes, as an adult, it is necessary to have boundaries. Setting boundaries can feel awkward and weird at first, especially if you were once a people pleaser, because setting boundaries is the opposite of people pleasing. It is putting yourself and the needs of yourself first. And with doing this, it may not be a pleasure for others, especially close friends and family. Reeling it back into what I just was explaining to y'all, it may not be a pleasure for them because they're so used to you saying, yes, 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 yes. I got you, I'm here, I'm there. Even coming back for me, if I had a friend, say no, or I remember in college, I had a friend, she told me that I was spoiled. And, hey, we all go through those, times of, and we don't want to be told no. But we have to, even me, I have to respect somebody to say, all right, Anna, I can't do that for you, blah, 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 blah. Cool, respect. Because it's going to still get done anyways. But respect, I got you. I love you. I got you. So I have to, you have to look at yourself and say, hey, I got to respect other people's boundaries too, as they are respecting my boundaries, So I said, setting boundaries can look like the villain in others' story and a queen or king in your story. When you're telling somebody no, you're, especially if they're pushing on you and you got to get rowdy up with them like, no, this is a boundary. No, you may look like the villain in their story. And that's okay, baby. It's okay. Because in some people's stories, you will be the villain. It's a part of living. It's a part of living. Coming from a person that, wanted to be liked, hey, I don't care anymore. If I'm not liked, hey, it is what it is. And the key behind it is because I love myself. I love me. I can enjoy my own company. I go out and I take myself on dates and stuff. And I by myself, me, because I love me. So not being liked by you, I'm cool with it. Once upon a time I wasn't. But now I'm cool with it, baby. I'll be the villain. Hey, because you know not to play with me. You know not to play with me this way. So I'll be your villain. It's cool, baby. It's cool. Because I know me. And I know internally, and I know my heart. And I know I don't have a malice or a villain heart, Anything I do is with intentions and good intentions, whether it's perceived as that or not, because we can't control how people perceive you. We can't control the lenses of others because we all are walking with lenses. We all have egos. We all have been through things that have shaped how we see the world. People that get betrayed a lot. You got trust issues. So you might not be so welcoming to new friendships and wanting to get close to people because you got trust issues. You've been stabbed in your back. You got trust issues. And that's fine. But that's how your lens, by being betrayed so much, your lens has been altered to be cautious with people when they're coming your way. Be cautious with close connections. You take your time to build, to see people for who they are and not with just they're presenting themselves to be. So once again, the journey and what people have been through. Everybody have a lens that have been shaped, especially when you're an adult. Everybody, because we've all been through something. We've all been through something. Some people's hardships are worse than the next, but we've all been through something. Okay? So, setting boundaries, you will be called selfish, fake, mean, and all the other negative names in the book, because you are no longer putting people first. You are holding yourself above all and not giving a care who likes or dislikes it. And let's be real. Everyone wants to be pleased. Everyone wants to be pleased. Nobody wants to be told no. When somebody wants something done, people want what they want. Okay? Nobody is, even me. Like, I want what I want. Thank God for the strength that my mom's trickled down in me, because baby, I'm gonna go get it. Whether you give it to me or not, I'm gonna go get what I want. I'm gonna obtain what I want. And I get that strength from my mama, okay? Because Lord have mercy. That lady there. Whew. But when your own cup is not full, how can you pour from an empty cup? You're drained. How can you pour from an empty cup? You're drained. On those days when you're not feeling it, and we all have those days where we're just like, oh gosh, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to talk. I lost a lot of friendships because I didn't want to talk all the time. Because I went through graduating from college, having this dream of entrepreneur, what I'm doing right now. I started it a long time ago. Fashion is my thing. I was selling hair. I'm a hairstylist. Got my hair license before I even got my degree. So, always wanting these entrepreneur things. But when you're doing it and you don't have no stability, you're here, there, you're everywhere. You just sleeping on couch, sleeping in a car, homeless, then get a place, lose it because chasing dream chasing. So I didn't want to talk all the time because my life wasn't, it was so chaotic and traumatic. And when you're talking to people, you're talking to them, and it gives people time to judge you. It gives people to have so many opinions about your situation, what you're going through, talking about you to other people, listening ear, running mouth. So I lost a lot of friends because I didn't want to talk. Do I regret it? No, because I had my own reasonings for not, because I'm trying to figure it out. And now that I'm at a point to where I had to realize, and this was a little story time. This guy, I had got my car towed because lacking insurance. We all, I know somebody can relate. Not paying your insurance, then you get pulled over. Woo woo. I had just left the laundromat too in Roswell, and that used to be my little thing, because that apartment I didn't have a washer and dryer, so I used to go to this nice fancy laundromat in Roswell. And so late at night, it was like therapeutic to me. I don't know. Late at night, and I was coming down, and I knew I didn't pay my insurance, Got pulled over. And I was so devastated. I was just like, oh, again, when you're going through those cycles in your life, you just be like, oh God, like again, okay, like I already know what's about to happen, so I'm trying to scramble, trying to find some old insurance, a card in my phone, Didn't happen. So car got towed, and the Lyft driver that came to get me, because once your car gets towed, baby, the police is not taking you. And I was in Roswell, but I stayed in Lawrenceville, so it wasn't that far though, like a 20-some minute drive. But he couldn't go out of his district, so I called a Lyft. Thank God I had money to get a Lyft. And the guy, my driver, and that's why I say God, he positions you, and he's going to guide and lead you to the people that you need to talk to, the places that you need to be. God got you. That's why I keep God first through it all, baby. I don't care what it looked like. Keep God first. So my driver, he came, and I was so distraught, and I just started like talking to him, and I was like, I have these dreams, I got an entrepreneur spirit, but the money just not coming fast enough for me, I went to college, got a degree, and I really don't like the 9 to 5 because I just, I want my own time. I just want to be free. But when I'm not working a 9 to 5, I'm putting so much pressure on myself. It's, the money is not coming in fast enough. And he told me, he was like, it seems like you need to focus on a small goal that will feed the bigger goal. And I was like, because he was like, the bigger goal is going to come. It's inevitable. But you got to basically crawl before you walk. Walk before you run. So if right now, for you to have your stability, for you to have, because you don't have no outside support, you're not in no relationship, so you don't have, your relationship is not traditional. Hey, my relationship is not traditional, baby. I'm very extraordinary. So, you don't have that financial support. You have to financially support yourself. So, focus on the small goal. That will feed the bigger goal. And it will grow and grow because the goal is going to come. And so, at the time, I was like, you know what? You're right. Like, I really need to, because I was at that time, I was working at the hair salon. I was on DoorDash. I had also picked up a gig at the hospital. And with all 3 of those jobs, this was 2022, it still wasn't enough. Like, my bills, just for me to be comfortably living, were still more. So, now, looking back at that conversation, God is so amazing because that is my life now. When the last time I fell on my butt and I had to abruptly, I got sick, still dream chasing, got sick really bad, body messed up, had to come back to Atlanta. So now that I work for a great company, oh God, I thank you, God, for my financial security. I work for a great company, and it is feeding my goals to where I can shop, I can buy the clothes, so I can be the fashionista that I am, because it's in me. It ain't on me, baby. It's in me. Your girl been putting it on since I came out the cooch, okay? And I've been doing hair since I was 8 years old. Ask my mama. So it's like me finally getting the 9 to 5 that I can do. I can feed my goals. I'm in my house. I have a townhouse. It's so nice, y'all, and it's just like so cozy for me, Bills are getting paid. It's just like everything is kind of like I really had to double down. And if y'all go back to my videos, like when I graduated from college, I'm telling you, however or not, that's why I know that I am an entrepreneur spirit. I know it. A 9 to 5, it's like I can do it. Thank you, God, I can do it. But I know that is not the end goal for me, okay? So now that it's all falling into place. The exact same thing that man said is falling into place because I'm working my job, doing Monday through Friday, getting my coins, paying my bills, shopping, recording now, it's like everything is kind of like, okay, all right. And I am aligned with it too. So it just makes it so much better when you can sit and you can align with what God is really trying to lead you to, so your life won't be so chaotic. So you don't have to be running away from friends because you don't want to talk, because you feel like you don't have no type of stability. And I'm not ashamed, that, because I'm 33, and it's like, I'm not ashamed that it took me till 32 to really, because I feel like God did everything for a reason. He took me on those highs and lows for a reason, because now that I finally got a 9 to 5 that pays more than what I can imagine, it's like perfect timing. You done been through that hardship, so you know you don't want to go back to being homeless. You know you don't want to go back to sleeping on nobody's couch, because you like sleeping on your own couch. You like going upstairs, sleeping in your bed. You like having your own office area. You like having, your flow in your house. So God sometimes have to take you through certain things so you can appreciate when it comes and it finally aligns. So don't pressure yourself. Don't feel like you're on a timing. Let God lead you and embrace the journey along the way. Stay in a grateful mindset, because at the end of the day, when I was going through those hardships, it was always me and God was like, I always stayed grateful. And it probably looked crazy to other people, but I was always grateful and just bringing myself sane, knowing that things will get better. And they did, okay? They did. So that was just a little story, time of, when things align, when you have these dreams and these goals, you just want to get to the big picture. But it's like, you gotta crawl before you walk. You gotta walk before you run. And this time, with me and God, oh baby, this time it is definitely aligned. It is amazing. Everything is falling into place, and I love it. I love it. So, reeling it back in, that was just a side story time, but reeling it back into boundaries, man. Boundaries. You're not fulfilled. And okay, yeah, if you're pouring from an empty cup, you're not fulfilled. And having an empty cup, you pour out, when you have an empty cup, you pour out attitude, you pour out tiredness, you pour out, you're not your best self, simply because you have not fulfilled yourself. And in return, you will still be called the villain, attitude, mean, etc. So it's like a damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you have the boundaries, you're going to be called mean, selfish, attitude. And then if you pouring from an empty cup and you're pouring out attitude and you're pouring out this, you're going to be called mean, attitude, da-da-da. So have those boundaries, because it's better to always stay fulfilled, baby, at the end of the day. So all the negative things you were called for setting boundaries, you will still be called for pouring from an empty cup. So it's a damned if you do and damned if you don't. At least by setting boundaries, you are so fulfilled that you don't care what they say or think. Set boundaries. Say no. Say yes to yourself. Say no to others when needed, because at the end of the day, you still want to be there for people when you can. Sometimes compromising is a key, but when you get to that point, it's just like, okay, today is a no day for everybody, family, friends, kids, everybody. It's a no day. This is self-care. I am pouring into myself. I'm doing what I want to do, and that's just what it is. So, all right, we're gonna wrap it up because this is getting a little lengthy. But as y'all know, I am your favorite affirmation goddess, so I have to leave you guys with some affirmations. So I have some affirmations for boundaries, okay? So say it with me. You can say it to yourself in your head. You can just listen, visualize. You can play it back. You can say it how many times you want. These are affirmations. There is power in your tongue. So speak life over yourself. Always. All right, let's get it. I am worthy of self-care. It's okay to say no. My time and energy are valuable. I am more than enough. I am resilient. I am okay with not being liked by others. I honor my individuality. I have peace within myself. My boundaries are an act of self-respect. I am comfortable being assertive. My boundaries are personal growth. My boundaries are allowed to change as I grow. I am assertive with my boundaries and enforce them easily. Okay. So, boundaries, babes. Boundaries, sir. Say no sometimes. It's okay. And then sometimes say yes. You don't have to just say no all the time. I feel like that's a bit selfish. Like, it's a no all the time, unless you just really is not digging whatever is going on with your circumstance or situation. Cool. You know your life. You know what you got going on. So walk accordingly. But, yeah. Set those boundaries. Be proud. Love yourself. Because when you respect yourself, others will respect you too. Okay? So stand up queen, stand up king, and let's do the dang on thing, all right? So listen, if you like today's message, if you stay to the end, drop a butterfly in the comments, okay? If you made it to the end of this video, and yeah, thank you for rocking with your girl. I am Shuntae. I am your favorite virt queen. I am your favorite affirmation goddess. I am your favorite fashionista. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl is at 43 subscribers, so we're confident that we will make it to that monetization. We will be on that level what DoorDash is, honey. And yeah, we will eventually get this channel monetized, okay? So thank you, God, divine, universe, many names, one spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Jesus Christ, for just always being with me and guiding me. And yeah, y'all, like, it's up and it's stuck, okay? All right. Bye, y'all.